The Food Channel has released our 2011 Trends Forecast, the top 10 trends we see for the coming year and the top 10 foods to watch. This report is put together in conjunction with CultureWaves, the International Food Futurists, and Mintel International. Here's how we read the tea leaves for 2011.
Number 1, the canning comeback. Food preservation is enjoying a rejuvenation. They used to call it putting up, as in putting up tomatoes or corn for the winter ahead. Maybe your grandmother still refers to it that way. What it means, of course, is canning, pickling, and preserving. And more folks will be getting into it for a number of reasons, including concern over recent national food contamination scares and the ability to control ingredients like sodium and sugar.
Number 2, men in aprons. A gender role reversal is bubbling up in the kitchen. The slumping economy has hit men harder than women, and it's left many couples with a new balance of power. Female breadwinner, male bread buyer, and baker. Men have also been influenced by the macho chefs on TV's cooking shows and competitions, where it's all about the thrill of victory and the agony of a bad confit.
Number 3, local somewhere. Politicians say all politics is local. It's becoming more and more evident the same is true for food. We see local going beyond a geographical definition. The new local is really about the independent spirit that causes entrepreneurial people to develop new food products, open new restaurants, and bring new food ideas to life. In other words, local has moved, and it didn't leave a forwarding address.
Number 4, don't ask, don't tell. Sometimes we don't want to know the numbers. Politicians at all levels are stepping up efforts to legislate healthier eating. These well-meaning initiatives had led to calorie counts on restaurant menus, bans on trans fats, and a war on sodium. They've also brought about a backlash. And let's face it, some things we just don't want to know. For many, it's just another example of the growing nanny state, and they're not going to ask and they don't want to be told.
Number 5, appetite for food apps. Discount Eats are making the new smartphone apps delicious. Just as the adorable antics of cats have become the unexpected stars of the internet, food has become the dominant attraction of smartphones. But it's the instant grocery and restaurant coupons on these brainy mobile phones that consumers will really grab onto in the coming year.
Number 6, small is the new big business. Merchants are getting closer to the customer. A tight economy has restaurants and other food businesses listening to their customers as never before. As anyone who works in a big corporation knows, the bigger your brand, the larger a target you may become. In today's world, a large corporate mindset might be bad for business.
Number 7, fresh every day. We're rediscovering the butcher, baker, and cheesemaker. We see American food shoppers going about their marketing a bit more like our European counterparts in the coming year. People will be returning to the neighborhood butcher shop to pick up fresh meats and the corner bakery to buy their bread. The increased popularity of farmers markets has whetted our appetite for locally sourced foods and one-on-one personal attention.
Number 8, chefs in schools. Living up to their pledge, chefs will join the cafeteria crew. This will be the year we finally get serious about feeding our children healthier, better quality foods. And we're no longer just talking about childhood obesity, we're doing something about it. In 2011, thousands of chefs will be working with school districts to get better, fresher foods on the kids' trays.
Number 9, Discomfort Foods. Eating your way out of your comfort zone. In some ways, we've grown accustomed to a topsy-turvy world and are embracing food that accentuates that. However, at other times, we find the situation just a little bit unnerving. This trend is about consciously trying new things that stretch our food vocabulary and experience.
Number 10, eating for sex and other things. It's no secret that Americans are reaching retirement age in record numbers, now that the baby boomers are starting to hit their mid-60s. But many boomers will continue to work, and they'll demand foods that provide energy and vitality to get them through the day. And as sales for Viagra prove, boomers want to stay in shape for nighttime activities too. Look for more food products to make bedroom performance claims in the years ahead.
Well, that's it. What we see in store for 2011.
Here's wishing you good fortune in the new year from all of us at the Food Channel.